Welcome Libra to your love reading for the month of August of 2017. I will be using the tarot deck of Pictorial Key Tarot. Alright, for those of you who would like to know. So I do have some astrology aspects in here, along with energies that a lot of you could be facing this month in love, of course. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. Other cards on the left and right are clarifying cards, alright? So we have the Seven of Pentacles in the upright position. So clearly that card shows somebody looking at something, looking at their money, their relationship, waiting for someone. But it's almost like a question's coming up like, should I be waiting for this particular person? There could be some disappointment due to a separation, or maybe say a relationship or marriage that has been for 7 years, 17 years, you know, something like that, and you're potentially wanting it to grow again, wondering if it will even grow, or if that's all that this person has to give in a relationship, or if it's all that you have to give. And you do have the card, these cards popped out as I'm shuffling. Unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And I went to that card because of how some of you could be going through that transition. And I'm clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, and I got the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups reversed. Sometimes that's like being in a marriage or relationship, or say if you are in a home environment or something like that, and you're not liking that environment anymore, or you're not in love, but maybe the finances, the money is good. Something like that could be good for you, and that's the reason why some of you may stay. You may stay in that relationship, or it's a sexual attraction because you know the family, or something that you're used to. Some of you may be stuck in that scenario and not willing to progress or try something else. Just for a few, I feel. I don't like to pull that card, unrequited love, but if it pops out, I feel like it's for some of you. Because these are general. So the Seven of Wands is there of you and your morals, your beliefs, how you want to handle a certain arrangement. If you're waiting too long for someone, or say for instance, I feel that it's an energy for a lot of you where you're wanting your space. You're wanting to get away from maybe a certain person or arrangement, even for a little while. And you may be fighting this person off. They may be waiting for you to come back as well. With the Seven of Wands there, it's usually getting ready to fight a battle, almost like the Nine of Wands. It gives me that kind of energy. But this is like giving a speech, or preparing how you are to address certain issues in your relationship, and that kind of stance. So you're still waiting. Those are two sevens that are right there. So there's still this waiting to hear from someone, and once they do come, you're ready. The Ace of Wands is there, so it's going back to the drawing board, which is new ideas, focusing on numero uno, focusing on yourself. I clarified the Ace of Wands, and I got the Five of Pentacles. So this is taking a step back from maybe a particular relationship. For some of you, if you are getting married, or if you're thinking about that proposal of some kind, wedding is there. This situation involves marriage, so there could be a wedding, a renewal of vows, or a divorce. Those kind of things could be coming up. With the Ace of Wands is like the honeymoon card. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So this could be a new relationship that's brewing for some of you, where you fell for someone else is falling for you, but they could be stuck inside of a situation where they can't move from it just yet because of financial concerns. It's good to see the Five of Pentacles reversed, where you're getting some help, seeking help. Someone is offering you some advice as to how to get your financial orders intact. The Four of Cups reversed. I feel that energy where some of you, if you are to stay stuck in this marriage or relationship, that you may feel like you're not going to get the opportunity to be with this person, that it may just disappear, that door may shut, or you may stay in a state of mind where say if you're drinking a lot, or you're have bad habits of smoking a lot or something like that. With the Eight of Cups reversed, the Four of Cups is reversed, that kind of energy, it could cause obstacles to your money, you know. It could have you losing a lot more money if you were to let those things go, or try, you know, to do that. You can start to save up a bit more, and then you can start to feel more abundant, where you have the Empress there. Now, that could be a Taurus that some of you are around, but there is pregnancy for some of you. It's like you're wanting this Ace of Wands and the Empress being there, this new relationship. You want to be happy, you want to be free, but it does take opening up to someone. And either some of you feel like it's getting away from you, or that you're not ready just yet, but something is there. I do feel. Judgment reversed is usually an indication where someone is not ready to make a choice just yet. They're not ready to get pregnant. They're not ready for a relationship. Oftentimes they're not ready to take responsibility for the words that they're saying, their actions in the past. Reevaluating your friendships, your relationships. I clarified Judgment reverse, and I got the Queen of Wands reversed, the fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and then the Two of Cups came out. Maybe this person is your soulmate. Maybe this is why you're pulled to another person. It could be their moon or rising sign. Maybe this is why you're pulled to them, but it does take you to leave a certain arrangement in the past that hasn't worked in order to get to this particular person. And either this is that person or someone who's potentially blocking that relationship. It could be a family member, friend, ex-partner, aspects of your own personality. The sun will be in the Leo, activating your 11th house, and that does deal with your friendships, reevaluating your friendships. A lot of good activity around friendships, so a lot of you may be nurturing and helping the relationships grow that you're around, with the Empress being there. Creativity and fun, getting pedicures, manicures, doing different things, creatively with your friends, singing, dancing, whatever that may be. The full moon, the lunar eclipse, occurs on August 7th, 2017, and that's activating your 5th house of self-expression, creativity, entertainment, and the love of children. So that eclipse can be very intense when it comes to your children. The things that you like, the places you want to go, and if you feel blocked, it can be very frustrating. And then on the 21st, you have a solar eclipse, and that does activate that 11th house of friendships again. So a lot of energy around friends, with that energy being in Leo, for sure. The Nine of Wands is there as still that energy of not being ready to commit just yet to someone. You're not sure if you want something back. You're not sure whether it's the right time to open up to someone new. And until that energy happens, until you're ready, right now you're taking a step back. The Hangman is there. And I feel like with the Nine of Cups, I clarified that and got the Eight of Swords. And it almost seems like, that's what I mentioned in the beginning, that you are enjoying, secretly maybe enjoying this time alone, or this separation that some of you are going through. Maybe it's needed. Maybe you're liking, sometimes it's tough to say, but it's, some people like that restriction, or staying in that comfort zone where they are, or being freed away from a certain person. Maybe some of you are waiting for someone to get out of jail, and that's where the unrequited love is coming in. If you're still hoping that this person is going to be the one for you, potentially for some of you, if that person is getting out, if you're in love with that person, you could be waiting for them. That energy is there. But for a lot of you, this energy of being in prison with Eight of Swords can dominate this reading, I feel, for a lot of you, with the other cards that are aspect and everything. Especially with the Hangman there, indecision. because someone is not revealing everything to you, or you're not willing to move. Jupiter is direct in Libra, your sign, all of August, and that's activating your first house. So again, you know, that's self-reevaluation. The things you like and dislike. Attention is on you. And the asteroid Charon will be retrograde in Pisces all of August as well, activating your 6th house of health, work, fitness, and hygiene. More time for you. A new job may be coming about. You know, healing literally or physically with pains on your body, your health. If you had bad habits, you know, those things are coming under reevaluation to take better care of yourself. Saturn in retrograde in Sagittarius, and that activates your 3rd house of communication. So I almost mirror that together with the house of communication in the home environment with your mother. There could be some issues with your mother and your siblings, the ones that you're around, and how you two interact with one another, the things that you are communicating, building up good karma, negative karma for yourself about how you are. Sometimes this is like gossip, things like that going on. Just be mindful of that if anyone is being humiliated. Okay. Mercury goes retrograde in Virgo on the 13th, so that's the planet of communication and travel. So there could be some delays in your 12th house, secret sorrows and closure. So that's like some people returning back from the past who you felt it was over with, or you're trying to find that energy of moving forward and letting go. That's when it can be very tense, because you may not be able to stop thinking about certain things. That unrequited love energy with that 12th house. Neptune will be retrograde in Pisces all of August, activating your 6th house of health. Again, fitness and daily routine. So a lot of confusion of things that you may say, well, I need to make this change so I can feel better. And then you say, you know, I can do a little bit more. It'll be all right. I'll let it go sometime soon. I can't go cold turkey right now completely. You know, sometimes those things may come up in your mind. I heard one of my friends actually say something like that, the cold turkey energy, you know, and that's very true, that you can't just, some people can, but you can't just jump and stop something completely, especially if you have been used to it, especially if it's dealing with love or relationships. It is a process. So it's like being realistic with the planet Neptune, and not being down on yourself if you can't make certain changes right away. That's what I sense there. And Pluto will be retrograde in Capricorn. It has been since April 19th, and that's activating your 4th house of home and family. So Pluto being a planet to me of communication, or intense communication via things that have been left dormant or not said, unspoken words, that chatter coming out verbally with the home environment, maybe your family, friends, or something like that, where some of you have or will be some erupt energies with the family environment. That could have been a move or relocation, or someone saying that, you know, I can't stay here any longer, or, you know, those things could come up. That's what I mean for Pluto. So those are your energies for the month of August. I do feel like this energy of taking more time to yourself, you ultimately enjoying it or being appreciative of the time that you do have to yourself. It can be frustrating, but I do feel like there's some transition that's going on. Okay, I do hope that these messages helped you out. And if you would like a personal or private reading for your specific energy, you can go to the website, check out the options, directions there, and get back to me if you would like something for you. All right, much love and much light.